Hello everyone, this is Trader Muru here and we are live now guys. So let's start with our analysis and just wait guys, let me just adjust some things. Okay, so let me just post it in my channel and people will join us. Okay, so we are live now guys and let's start with our weekly analysis. So this is our gold chart in yearly time frame. Okay, so now we will start it with yearly time frame analysis and find the final targets. So as we see, and I have already told you guys, that price can hit 3700 as a final target. And why I'm targeting that price, there is a reason behind it. And you can see this from 1999 to the high of this January of 2011. This full rally was just interpreting here. So we are getting our 1.618 area at 3746. So this is my final yearly target for this full rally, which is based on this rally here. This full of around 12-year targets is interpreted over here. So my final target is around 3746 according to this yearly time frame. And if we see a daily time frame and we put our fib here to get our higher targets, and it will be also near about 3734. So this zone of 3734 to 3746 will be our final targets for this full rally. If I just enable fib here, it will be around 50. So near about 3732, 3751. This will be our final targets. For this target, we need to buy a gain from bottom and retracement. Then we will be targeting here. And as we all know that Morgan Stanley have already predicted its high near about 37 to 3800, and they will be targeting this price too. So now we have clear direction that price is going for this zone here. Let's remove this all, we don't need it right now. And now we will start our weekly analysis. According to weekly time frame, we have a new breakout structure, which is this one. As you can see, we have a one candle closing above it. So this is our new breakout structure, and our buying areas are, first is this one and second is this one. These two areas are now our buying zones. For the weekly, it is very much big area, so we will divide it in smaller parts in smaller time frame. Now let's start with this one here. First of all, we have this order block. So according to weekly time frame, this order block will be very much important for gold to pump back again. And the target for this will be, again, we will be buying again for the target of 3745. So whenever I am telling you to buy here, the final target will be here. Okay. So according to weekly time frame, first level is our previous ATH, which is around 3500. Second level is this order block high, which is around 3400, and third level will be this bottom order block, and the price will be around 3200. Now let's say in daily time frame, and we will be watching for another options. Now on daily time frame, we have this support just before our order block. So according to daily time frame, price have already give us a breakout structure here, and we have this inducement near it. This is our inducement. So price can sweep this low, test the previous ATH, again close back above, then we can buy for the first target will be this high around 3600, and second target will be around 3750. If price break below this, then we will be watching for our second area, which is this one. Then the same target. Possible price can wick to this zone, again close back above and continue. But this is so strong zone that previously it held around 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So this will be a one tap entry, possible a one tap entry. We have FVG here too. So if we get this entry, it will be very much good. Now let's see a more smaller time frame. So on 4-hour time frame, if we talk about structure, we have a new breakout structure here. This one. So the first buying zone from 4-hour time frame is this here. But it is already been tested and price have already bounced. So it is not much valid now. Price can break through it. And we have a one order block here, which is around 3558 to 3545. So once price break below this zone, you can expect price to test this zone and again bounce, and target will be around 3575 to 3578, around this zone here again, because I am expecting some retracement from this areas to our weekly time frame. So this is our first buying zone according to 4-hour time frame, around 3558 to 3545, and this bounce will target price to 3600 again. And the second buying zone is this area here, around 3527 to 3511. But this is very weak and it can act as an inducement because price have this 4-hour structural area which is not being tapped here. Whenever price do something like this, what happens? Price just create an equal low liquidity near it, then sweep it, and it continues direction. So we can expect price to create something like this, again retracement and sweep of this low, reclaim and pump. So this is a possible scenario if price sweep this low, creating equal low liquidity here. Why I was bullish from here? I will explain you in 1 hour time frame. In 1 hour time frame, I have already teach you guys that whenever price is having a equal low liquidity, which is this to one, when price sweeps equal low liquidity, close back above and then retest it, then you can long from that zone with stop loss below the recent low and targeting its recent high. So this was my initial plan for this sweep, and this is why I have took my long opportunity here for targeting 3600. And why I was targeting 3600? Because it is a psychological level, and we have already talked about how psychological levels are good for trade entry. And you can see this after our exit near about 3600, price is just dropping here. So price will likely to again sweep this high, and then it will try to come back here. We have a big FVG here in 1 hour time frame. This is a 1 hour time frame FVG which need to be filled, and we have this breaker here. So when we have a breaker and FVG both at align at same level, so we can expect some pump from here too. And this is our 4 hour time frame order block 2. So this is a good area for a bounce, and target will be this recent high around 3578. So I'm expecting price to test it again, and this will be my target. So now let's see more smaller time frame in 15 minute. 15 minute we have a last break of structure at this level here. The nearest support zone is this around 3579 to 3573. It can act as a support, but it is already been tested, so it will be very much risky to trade over here. Wait for price to sweep it. You can enter in long here, but you should be keeping in mind that it is very risky here, because it is having a 1 hour FVG below it, 4 hour order block, so price can take this all low as a liquidity and it can be sweep here. So if you are longing here, use small lots, and your stop loss will be just below this low here. Target will be this high again, and price can test our final 1 day time frame structural area at 1.21, and which is around 3610. After that we can see a retracement. Overall price is still bullish, and it is having a liquidity just below this lows, and we are expecting price to sweep out this liquidity before a move to the upside. Whenever this areas of fib get sweep, price just give a nice reaction from there. If I show you guys that what price do our fib, then let me show you. See these areas. Whenever price is just near at fib areas and it is fails to close near about it, then we can expect some momentum to another sides. See this? So we are expecting same thing here. Price will just sweep it and again reclaim to downside. Then we can expect some momentum to 3500 and again rise, but I am expecting price to just give a nice bounce from this weekly support areas, and then I will be targeting around 3550 as a target. So on 15-minute time frame, the nearest buying zone is this one, but this is risky, so wait for this sweep, and your first area from where you will be taking trade in next week will be this one here, 3562 to 3556. From there you will get a scalp entry, and first target will be this high around 3578. After that, if price fails to break above, just continue to short it towards these areas. But I'm more interested in buying from this bottom rather than shorting over here, because price is still bullish and there is no sign of retracement and no sign of weakness here. Even 15-minute is bullish and we have a breakout structure to the upside. Until we have a change of character in 15-minute time frame, I'm not shorting gold here. I will be watching for buy only. And if I get these areas, I will be again adding some long, targeting our final yearly targets. So if you guys have any question, you can ask me. I'm going to the comments section and let's see what we have in comments. Hello everyone. Hello. Okay. What is the exact confirmation you wait before taking entries? Candle close, weak rejection, volume spike, etc. Most of the time I watch candle closing. Here I waited for the candle to close above in 1 hour time frame. Okay, let me just break down this week's trade. What I did over here. Okay, so in 1 hour time frame we were having this breakout structure. Okay, so our buying areas was first of all this big zone which did not respect it here, and our second zone was this bottom equal lows. As this area was already been tested here and price have already moved, so I was expecting price to sweep this low. Price did the same thing, it swept this low, again close back above it in 1 hour time frame, and whenever the sweep happens, what you will be watching for? You will be watching for a smaller time frame structure change. Then I went to 5-minute time frame. In 5-minute time frame, I had my confirmation, which was this high break. We have a 2 candle closing. First is this one, second is this one. So this full area is my buying zone. This is a breaker which is my buying zone now. So I enter in long from here, and my stop loss was just below this 5-minute FVG here around 24. And my target was first this high and second was 3600. Same thing I have done over here. When price was dropping here, I was having a breakout structure here. You can see this. This was the breakout structure. So price need to hold this low. What confirmation did I have here? So I need to wait for a smaller time frame structure change. This is 5 minute, so more smaller time frame is 1 minute. In 1 minute time frame, the change of character will happen when price break above this high. So I have a 2 candle closing here, So what will happen? Price will again test this breaker and again rise. So I just went back in 5-minute time frame, and in 5 minutes I have this breaker here. So on the test I enter in long with having stop loss just below it, and my target was this high. This is easy target. And this was the final trade I took before the market closed. Whenever price tests a structural area, it will flip a nearest resistance as a support. Then you can enter in long position targeting your final targets. Same thing I did long over here in 15-minute time frame. Price was having equal low liquidities here, and this was my breakout structure. So below that I can see a nice order block which can be targeted as a liquidity tap. This was my entry, my stop loss was just below it, and this was my first target. As this is our structural area in trend direction, the final target for this trade was also this high. See this. So this is a 3 trade which I took in this week, and this was a breakdown of this all trades. Another questions? How can I learn from how to trade like you? Mentorship registrations are open. You can register yourself for mentorship. Class will start from 21st September. So you can enter here. Link is already shared in my Telegram ID. If you go in my channel and open channel description, you will get link for mentorship registration. Our previous students know that whenever price is moving, we just go to this chart, and as you can see, price is moving rapidly here. So whenever price of VIX drops, what it suggests? It suggests price of gold will be consolidating or coming to the downside first. So this is showing us that price need to correct itself, and it will give us a small retracement before a next move upside. This all the movement to the upside was a reaction from price of gold, which is we can see from past 1 week. Let's see 1 hour. In 1 hour time frame, whenever we get this breakout structure, gold will be highly volatile. I'm just waiting for this one. Right now price is playing in this one here. Again test of these areas and price will be bullish, and then gold will be volatile again. Okay, now let's get back to gold. So as per our discussion, price of gold is still bullish and we are expecting price to rise again. First is this buying area from where I'm expecting gold to again rise, then again drop to this breaker. If I plot, this can be a possible path for gold. I will wait for 15-minute time frame structural change for short entry. Before that, I'm not shorting gold. I'm only adding long from nearest supports, and my targets are 3600 and 3610. Sorry guys, my mic was mute. So this 2 days we don't have any news, and we can expect price to consolidate in some range, or if we have a fake breakouts, then price will be highly volatile in these 2 days. Then we have CPI and PPI news, so watch for it. Sir, 1 hour time frame first buying area has already been tested. Yes, it is already been tested here, but what we have here is this zone is still valid until we have a candle closing below it. Zone is invalid when we have a candle close below it, then we can expect this move. The first target will be this breaker here. Okay, until we have a candle closing below it, price is still bullish from here. Yes, there is a less probability that price will bounce here because it is having liquidity below it, FVG, and this already been tapped zones in 15-minute time frame is making this zone not that much strong here. But this is a nice area to bounce back again. Okay, then do we have another questions? Sometimes we miss the trade in the weight of retest and change of character, etc. Okay, so let's just see. Suppose you are waiting for a trade to long here. Okay, you have this liquidity. So if you get entry here on the retest, it is good. But if you miss this trade, price did not test here. But what will happen? You will go for a smaller time frame. In smaller time frame, you will find some structural areas. See this? This is break of structure. Again the break of structure. So price test our area, goes to the upside. It did not test our entry zones and give us a breakout structure like this one. Then you will be entering from the recent areas it have created in smaller time frame. This will be your entry. So just don't panic if you miss any trade. You can see this. This was change of character. Then price just test this QML areas. Another breakout structure. This was another breakout structure. Price just test again the highest area and give us another breakout structure. See these areas. Price always test is structural areas and give us another breakout structure. See this? Again the test of these areas and breakdown, completely going downtrend in 1 hour, 1 minute time frame, not 1 hour. It's 1 minute time frame. It's a perfectly downside structure here. See this? If you miss this trade, enter here again. If you miss this trade, enter here again. You can get your 1 gem 3 or 1 gem 2 from anywhere in the market. Bounce at FVG. Which FVG? Sir, in 1 hour, in the bullish or bearish trend, if 1 minute trend reversal, then what will be the target? Okay, so let me just clear you. This is called a multi-time frame analysis. Now let me show you how multi-time frame analysis works. This is your daily time frame. Price is bullish. You have a breakout structure at this level in daily time frame. Okay. Now your daily time frame is bullish, so you will be watching for a long entry here. Okay. But in 4 hour time frame, the same price is looking like this. 4 hour is also bullish and price will be at same level. This is 4 hour time frame. This is daily time frame. This is our 4 hour time frame, and 4 hour buying areas are here and here. Our one day time frame buying area is also at the same level. So this area will be very much strong. In 1 hour time frame, the same price is looking like this. It have a change of character. Price will be same level at this one here. Of course, this is always the same price will be on same level in all the time frame, but we have a change of character in 1 hour time frame. So what will be you watching for? So first of all, you will be watching for a 4 hour structural area as a target of this 1 hour downtrend. Then you will be watching for the test of this 4 hour structural areas as a bearish target of this 1 hour time frame. After that, you will follow your biggest time frame, which is our daily time frame, which is bullish. So on the 4 hour structural time frame, you are getting a bullish vibe. Again, that price will bounce from here. Now what will it do? You will wait for price to test this area. If you are getting a 15-minute or 5-minute structural change here, then you will be entering in long for another higher targets. Else you will wait for this 4 hour and 1 day time frame structural areas here. Then what will happen? Price will test this areas, give us a small time frame structural change, then you can enter in long for again the bounce, and you will see this one in daily time frame as this move. In 4 hour it will be like this move, but in 1 hour it will be a complete downtrend, then again a change of character at structural areas, and then a move. This is our daily time frame, this is 4 hour time frame, and this is our 1 hour time frame. So this is how you use your multi-time frames to analyze your assets here. Any other questions? If your 5-minute time frame structure is changed, what is your 15-minute time frame saying? Follow it. What is your 1 hour time frame is saying? Follow it. Where is this structural areas or 1 hour or 4 hour? Your biggest time frame targets are your entry levels in smaller time frames. What if this match transparent, then why the most of the trader losing and big institute was the chart same as we do? Because most of the traders are trying to catch reversals. They don't go with a trend. In previous week I have got many of the DMs asking me to where is price going, because they are all stuck in shorts. Why to stuck in short when the trend is bullish? Why you guys are shorting it? Okay, let me just show you that how trend works. Trend is bullish. So what will you do? You will buy on retracement. You will buy on retracement. Again you buy on retracement. But one time trend will change and you will get your stop loss. Trend change, you again going with trend with short direction. Okay. So this is how trend traders trade here. But most of the traders, what they will do, market is making higher highs and higher lows, they will try to short it over here. Okay, it get SL hunted, price again going downside. They are thinking like now price will go and drop more. They will again try to short it over here. Price again create new higher high. They again try to short it. Again price create new higher high. They all these are their stop loss hunts. Then one time what will happen? They will catch a reversal. Then they will get a disbelief here that price will now again continue going upside, but now trend is changed, and they will get stop loss in short direction. So most of the traders are trying to catch reversal. They will get a good entry at one time, but if you are a trend trader, you will get your one stop loss and then all of your trade will be in trend direction. But on the anti-trend traders, they will get most of the time stop loss, and one time it will be a target hit. So if you want to become a trend trader, try to follow trades which is aligned with your bigger time frame trend. That's why I was telling you guys not to short here. Try to buy a retracement, and this is what we do here. We try to buy gold here, and if you see gold in monthly time frame, you can clearly see why to short this one. Why you will short this? Can't you see this much bullishness here? First of all, what is your invalidation in trade? Just define your invalidation before entering in trade. If you don't have any invalidation or a valid point where you exit from the trade, if it goes against you, then don't enter in trade. Gold is asset class, so it will never be on the downtrend much longer. It will always try to bounce again. In future, gold will hit 5,000, and in future you will see gold at 10,000 too. But it will never be zero. Understand what I'm saying right now? Gold can never be zero. It can hit upper targets. There is no limit. But for the down target, we know the limit. It will be always be a zero. Gold can go below it. For upper targets, there is no limit. So in short positions, if you are shorting gold and any asset class products, so there will be must using a stop loss, else you will be losing your full account. Sir, some of the time price do not test our mark levels and continue moving. How to identify the market is not going to touch the level? It's simple. I have already told you. If price is making higher highs and higher lows, if price miss your area and created new high, so this is your new mark areas. Enter from here. Enter from here. If you don't get this entry, okay, it's okay. Don't chase price. Wait for the another breakout structure. Then this will be your new entry. Enter from here. You don't need to ride this full wave. You just need your 1 gem 3 target and you are good with market. Okay, let me ask you one question. I have 3 trades. Okay. First is I'm risking $10. And I'm trying to make $30, 1 gem 3. First I got target hit, okay. Then again I got target hit. Then I got SL. This is my minus $10. So I have started with $10. Now how much dollars I have? Tell me how much dollars I have now. I have started my week with $100 or $1,000. Okay, I have started my week with $1,000. And I'm risking only $10 per trade. I have 50% win rate. 50%. So after 10 trades, how much amount I will be left here? Anyone? Anyone can answer this question here? No one. No one is interested. You have 50% win rate, means if you are doing 10 trades per week, 5 will be your target, then 5 gem 30 equals to 150. This is your profit, and 5 times you will get your stop loss. You are risking only $10. So it will be around minus $50. How much you are left here? You are left with $100 profit. You are still having $100 in profit, which is 10% of your main equity. This is 10%. You are risking 1% of your portfolio per trade. You are having 50% win rate and marking only 1 gem 3. And you can see this. You will get 10% of your equity. 10% is not so small, guys. It is very much big amount. And people want to double their portfolio in just one trade. Follow risk management. Trading is nothing, just how you will manage your risk and how will you manage your equity. This is all trading is. Nothing is important. If you are having a bad risk management, this is a 50% win rate scenario in which after the 10 trades you will be still left with 10% increase in your equity. Any other questions? Okay, no questions. Then we will be like to end this session here. So guys, we will be like to end the session here. Thank you for joining. Wait for market to give you entry, then we will be watching for long, and next week I am targeting 3750 as my final target around our monthly and yearly target, and we are just waiting for some retracement in weekly, daily time frame and 4-hour time frame is all are now overbought, and we are just waiting for retracement. And I will be much interested in doing long from retracement rather than shorting it here. So thank you for joining. See you in the next session. Until then, keep trading, keep printing.